Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Easy and Inspire. In today's session, I am going to discuss about a very important topic, that is nothing but what are the works we have to do during the project time. Many of the students don't know what to do and they are wasting their time. I am here to explain you all these things. Before going to the topic, let me explain you one thing. So working on the project, it allows you to think more broadly and it makes you to come up with more innovative ideas. So don't waste your precious time. So in previous classes, we have seen how to select a base paper and how to download it. So let's see it once again. So after downloading the base paper, you have to study all the base papers you have downloaded. So you have to understand the content like abstract, tools they are used, and result. So you have to understand all the 4 base papers. Read only abstract, tools, and result. So explain the content to your guide and select one paper among all. In previous class, I have said to download 4 papers. So study these 4 papers and read them clearly and explain the content. Choose one paper. So make sure that no other batch has chosen the same topic related to you. This is very important. So after selecting paper, so I suggest all to keep a notebook for the project. You have to keep a notebook and you have to write all the important points related to your project. Everyone in the batch should take a copy of the base paper so that you can read it easily. Start reading the base paper and try to understand the content clearly. So take a Xerox of all the reference papers mentioned in your base paper. So here I am mentioning some important tasks. So these are very important tasks you need to perform during your project time. They are nothing but reading the base paper and understanding the base paper, identifying the problem, learning the software, trying to implement the project on your own, thinking about future implementations of your base paper, and last but not least, meeting your guide at regular intervals. So these are the tasks you need to perform during the project duration. So here I am showing how to read a base paper because many people don't know how to read a base paper. Reading a journal paper is not so easy. It is completely different. So we have to read multiple times and you have to make notes. It may take you a very long time at first, but be patient till end. So here the first point is start by reading the introduction. Start by reading the introduction. Don't go for abstract because abstract is nothing but the first paragraph in your base paper and which deals with the summary of the entire paper. Summary of the entire paper. So don't go for it. Start reading by introduction. Next, try to identify the problem in your paper. Try to identify what is the problem, what they are mentioned here. Summarize the previous works done by authors. Nothing but. So read the reference papers and previous works what they have done. Identify what they are exactly trying to answer. Identify what exactly they are trying to answer. They are trying to answer for only one problem. So you have to identify the problem. Understand the simulation procedure what they have done in your base paper. So understand the simulation procedure. And last, you have to search for different methods. You have to think for different methods to implement your base paper. So now study the result and compare it with the abstract because result is a summary and abstract is nothing but summary. Compare these two. Note down what needs to be done during according to the author. Observe, note down what needs to be done according to the author. That is nothing but, so it will help you to think about further implementations of your topic. So future implementations of your topic, you have to note down. So I have taken here a paper. This is a base paper, first page. So this is abstract, first paragraph, nothing but the summary of the entire paper. So introduction, start reading introduction. I have taken only first page here. So start reading introduction and the content. So identify the problem. So in this paper, the problem is image clarity. So image is not having clarity. So the author is trying to enhance the image. So first you need to read the introduction and content, try to understand the problem, observe what the author is trying to explain. Next, study the proposed methods. So this is the proposed method. So you have to study this carefully. Study the proposed method carefully. And now think about new methodologies to implement the same solution. So try to implement new methodologies or new inventions to implement the same. So again, listen carefully. You have to read the base paper. So read the introduction and content. Try to identify the problem. Observe what the author has explained and study the proposed methods, and then try to analyze the same problem with your own imagination. Then you will get a new idea to implement the same solution. So I'll explain it clearly. So here I have mentioned some key points that you need to observe. Each and every single journal paper has a new approach for the same problem. In this case, so the problem is image clarity. So this author is trying to mention a new approach for the image clarity problem. Previous authors, they also mentioned some different technologies for this problem. So every single paper is having a new approach for the same problem. Next, each paper corrects the drawbacks of previous papers. So consider this is your previous paper. So you have to identify the drawback in this paper. You have to identify the drawback in this paper and you have to come up with a solution. So we need to identify the problem and approach to solve it. So you have to read the reference papers also. Try to overcome the problem by thinking about new methods and techniques to implement. So these are the key points. So is it necessary to read reference papers? So it is very necessary, because so we need to understand more and more. So reference papers allows you to read and understand more about your topic. So referencing also allows you to acknowledge the works and contributions by the researchers. So as a responsible scholar, you have to give credit to others by appreciating them. So referencing is also useful to avoid plagiarism by quoting words. So I'll explain about plagiarism in my next sessions. So reference papers are also very important for your project work. So start reading them. Next, again I have mentioned some important points here. List out all the keywords in your base paper and search them and learn more and more about your keywords. So I'll show you. So index terms, these are the keywords in your base paper. So search about each and every keyword and learn more about the keywords. So try to note down all the points what you think are important. So you have kept a note. So try to write down all the points in your notebook. So search for new methodologies, new techniques, more often. So work sincerely. So that makes you to do more inventions. One more task. So this is again a very important task. So you have to learn this software or any tool that use it to implement your project. So you have to learn the software to implement your project. So after learning, try to implement the project given in your base paper. After that, think about new inventions or new modifications to be done for your base paper. So this is also a very important task. So you need to keep all these things with you. File. So to maintain all the paperworks, pen drive to store the data what you have searched and what you have saved for your documentation. Notebook. So to keep writing all the important points and what you want to add in your document. So write down all the points that what you want to add in your document. So mainly you people need hard work, patience, sincerity, and the zeal to find something new and guidance. So if you have that much sincerity, so definitely faculty will help you and faculty will guide you to achieve your goal. So in today's class, we have seen what are the works we have to do during the project time. So what are the works we have to do? We have to study the base paper. We have to understand the problem. We have to solve the problem by implementing new techniques. For that, you have to learn the software. So try to implement all these things. Thank you.